probably more for me.
My ringtone?
Live.
All right, we got it back?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are you sure?
Yes.
We'll confirm it on the...
I will in just a moment.
All right.
Ta-da.
Beautiful.
Ta-da.
All right. If we have another technical difficulty, we're going to throw Boo up there on the table and have her dance. And then people can to see that's clearly what the problem is. All right.
Elise.
Sorry. Alright, so we're going to play a 4-player game of On Their Merry Way. Same rules as usual. If you guys have been a while since we played, so if you have any questions, just let me know. It'll be good for the video. And let's get started. We'll deal out the cards to everybody, and then we can go around and say what color of token each person is so that people know who to root for. Jeremiah, you want to start us?
Yes, I am Jeremiah. I will be playing the yellow pieces.
Oh, my turn. I'm Elise. I'm the lovely purple. Root for me.
I'm the original Chris, and I'm playing the black pieces.
And I'm Chris Amber, the owner of New Experience Workshop, and I'll be playing green. This is my preference. So it's going to be normal game, so 25 profit. And common misconception is that the merchants represent the players when we do demos, but each player represents a band of Robin Hood's Merry Men, and those are going to your trap tokens represent your Merry Men. So we've also got these merchant tokens, which are, maybe you want to hold one up for the... These are the prototypes of the merchants. Just got the... If the Kickstarter goes well, then these will be in every single copy of the game, and I'm really hoping for that.
Yes.
I think that'll be really cool.
They look good.
Yeah, so let me give you guys your resources. And the wisest player goes first. And if no one at the table is particularly wise, then the oldest player is going to go first. So who is that going to be?
Who's the wisest?
This guy over here.
Sounds like it's you, Chris. So,
Well, I would claim to be the wisest, but you guys would shut me down. So.
Or the oldest.
it's one of those things. It's like you can't nominate yourself. you gotta. Someone else has got to be willing to vouch for you. Otherwise, then it just looks very foolish. So we got 4 plans, 4 manpower, 4 material for each player's start. We've already got the traveler. We already have the traveler cards out. So you guys can start planning your strategy. As soon as I get done with this, I can start planning my strategy.
Be mindful of his strategy. It's usually very underhanded.
And here we're working the camera is Rachel, the other half of New Experience Workshop. Since I don't think you mentioned that.
I didn't mention that. I'm Rachel, and I'm working the camera.
We got the roadblock token over here, just so you guys don't forget about that.
That refocusing isn't my fault. But unfortunately, I can't make it stop.
Alright.
Are we ready?
Yeah. If you're ready to go.
I'm going to take 2, 1, and 2, and put that one there.
Yeah. And then good, you remembered that you're going to put it on the opposite end of the trail from where the merchants start.
Mm-hmm.
And go ahead and put your trap token down. Okay, you got a pretty trap on that side of the trail. So my turn.
It doesn't matter.
If you use the illustration side, you can use whatever you want. If you use the other side, it's just a visual reminder of which piece it is. I'm going to try and use one on the cold side and the other on the far.
Yeah, here you go.
Let me just switch it so I can see it.
There you go. So I'm going to use my turn to put this Fallen Knight trap. Get my resources back and put in
think I'll start us on the other side of the board with the dimwit. So 1, 2, 2. Oops. Oh, my token.
Got a lot of merchants this turn.
Alrighty, I'll go 2,
Going for the opposite side of the road, at least.
1,
That should be different.
and play a wicked here.
It's actually going to be 1. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong card. You got it.
Chris trying to cheat the original Chris out of it. Told you, watch out for his technique.
Yeah, it's a campaign of misinformation and deception.
The technique,
So
the
that's why
strategy.
Chris always wins.
Exactly,
Yeah,
the
most
strategy
people
is
think
misread.
they just assume it's because I made the game, but it's actually
Because he
just
strategically regular cheats and misreads all the cards.
You got greedy and wicked, and you got Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take a page. 1 plan, 2 manpower, 2 material, and put my own genetic camouflage trap right there. Let's see. I have 1 I can still afford to play. And don't forget, you do have the option at any point to build a roadblock for 1 of each.
That's true, though. Roadblock would benefit me at this point.
Not so much, I just wanted to throw it
Don't
out
doubt the power of the first turn roadblock.
there. Well, I diversified a little this turn, unlike last game.
I'll go ahead and pass.
Oh, okay. What else? Good. 1, 2, 2.
Wicked trap there, down to quick Chris's. Okay, Chris, do you pass?
I can build on top of stuff for 1 less.
Yep, but a minimum of 1 of each.
Then I pass.
Yep, I'm down to 2 resources. I'm going to pass 2. Jeremiah already passed. So, Elise, back to you. You're going to pass, I
Oh,
assume?
I'm gonna pass.
Alright.
Glad
So now
you
that
took
the
me.
first turn is over, got a lot of traps on the board, we're going to run the merchants.
Who do we start with?
Might as well start with red. Do you guys want to go around the table doing it?
It's fine.
Go ahead, go for it.
Alright. So red is wicked, then dim-witted, then greedy. So he's going to come down the trail. So he sees a wicked trap, which is mine right there. He's going to fall for that trap, which gives me 1 profit. Thank you. And then he's dimwit. Is the next merchant in the trail, so in the band. So he's leading them further astray, which gives me 1 more profit. And then greedy. So the greedy merchant is going to come back up this way towards the end of the trail, hit that greedy trap, fall for that trap, which pays 1 profit to Chris. So he's done. Yep. So now the yellow one here is greedy, first and foremost. So he's going to come down here. He's going to fall into this greedy trap, which pays 1 profit to Jeremiah. He's then wicked. which means that he's going to come over here. He's going to fall for my wicked trap. So I'm going to get another profit off that one. And then he is lazy, and there's no lazy trap across the board, so the lazy merchant is going to lead them to safely getting to the trail. Well, safely after being robbed twice already. Green is greedy and wicked, so green's going to come down here. He's going to hit that greedy trap. Jeremiah gets another profit. Then the wicked merchant is going to be lured into that trap, and one more for me. They're two. They go both at their traps, so they're done.
Okay. Blue?
Yeah.
So wicked and dimwit. Wicked.
Oops,
One
gonna hit
for
there.
myself.
Yep.
And dimwit. Oh, for myself.
There you go.
Okay.
And then
Lazy and dimwit. None. No
so there's no
lazies.
lazy, so we just go straight to the end. There's no lazy trap to lure them off the trail, so they are safe and sound. Alright, so that's the end of the turn one. Yep, we're going to switch the merchants to different sides. We're going to give you cards out here. Okay, new set of merchants. And we have a lazy guard coming down this side of the trail, but there are not yet any lazy traps. Alright, so that's interesting. So that
Yeah.
means everyone's going to want to be focusing on this side, probably.
I'll start with lazy too.
So everyone gets 2 more cards. There you go. So looks like everybody's got some profit. So now we're going to choose one of our cards to discard. And then we're all going to get... and then we're all going to get 10 more resources in turn order. And the first player marker moves around the table. So that'll be first player this turn. Interesting. I don't know if I should take this one and try and do something really greedy, but I think that's probably not going to work out for me.
Oh, wait, it usually does.
Until someone puts a roadblock down. Okay, so I'm going to take 2, 3 plans, 4 manpower, 3 materials, 2 materials, gives me 1 extra. It doesn't matter. So I'll take another manpower. I'll take 5 manpower, 3 lands, and 2 materials for my 10.
I would like 2 material. I would like 4 manpower and 4 plans. Yep.
3, 4, 3.
This is there you go.
3, 3, 4.
So 3, 3, 4. Thank you. Yep. Alright. That'll make it my turn first. I don't really want to be first this turn.
Yep.
Sorry, it's a call. I'm going to go ahead and put a dim-witted trap right there. Yeah, I totally forgot to mention about building out and how I did it, but that's fine. They'll get it. necessarily during the
Not themed, but yeah.
Yeah, theme,
Themed like this.
art and theme. Totally.
Alright. I will build 3D right here. Cost me
Of course you would.
2, 1, and 2.
Oh,
So you just snagged you from your own self just to get that spot.
Basically, yes.
That's not a bad
nice spot
strategy.
to have.
That's the best
Yes,
spot to have.
last time we play tested this, that front spot was quite profitable.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot for. Whoops. I'll take this, 1, 2, 2.
So now at least doing the same thing I did a minute ago, which is if there are 2 traps along the trail next to each other, you can build a connecting trail between them like that. Which means that anyone who visits the one and then visits the next one will come through that trail.
Alright, the first thing I'm going to do is pay 1 each for the trap.
For the roadblock,
And let's put it on the first greedy.
right there.
Yep.
All right.
And then I'm going to pay 2, 3, 2 to put this dim-witted trap there.
Okay.
Here?
Yes.
Yep. And so normally when you do something, that's your go around, but when you put the roadblock down, you have to build or pass after that. So the roadblock, which means nobody can come into that spot, and that makes things a little more interesting for me as well. But not exceptionally so. I'm just going to go ahead and build this greedy trap over here. It may not help me right now, but it's not a bad spot. So it's 2 plans, 1 manpower, 1 material.
Don't do it.
Oh yeah.
Don't do it.
This is happening.
Don't do it.
This is happening. Alright, I will build a sneaky cat first here. It costs me 3, 1, and 2. And that will go there.
There you go.
So, I'm sorry, refresh my mind. What goes here?
So since that one's got a bag on it, it's a robber rather than a trap. And so that means that merchants won't go to it by their own volition. They'll only pass through it to get to something else.
Gotcha.
So, for example, if there's a lazy trap here, they would
Yeah.
move through that. And every time a merchant moves through a spot with a
He gets
bag, they
paid.
get the profit. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So,
Nice move.
okay.
Just check.
You can just say words.
Oh,
We're going
I
having
just-
fun. Just
would you
doesn't have to
just
be so
check your-
serious.
Would you just check your phone to make sure that the video's still going?
Yes, it is.
It is. Okay.
Cool.
I left it
Acting
and it
like
said
this is
it
some
ended,
kind
and
of-
I was Good.
I feel like this is some kind of serious operation here. It's just, yeah.
Look, I'm trying to be the stealth component.
I know, it feels more serious when everyone's like flanked by a million lights.
Yeah.
But really,
Can't do it
there's
a
no
lot.
cash prize. You're not going to win that car.
What? That's the
You
only
still
reason
have to
I'm
pay
here.
off that car.
Actually, there is a prize.
Okay,
You
you
could
just
make
throw this
3
down.
months payment.
You can win
2, 1,
the
1.
micro game that will come that is themed similarly to On the Merry Way. If you guess who's going to win.
Yep, it's going to be a micro game with the same art style, brand new art by the same artist, and it's going to be basically sort of like a continuation of what happens once the merchants get their profit. They're going to have to sell off all their stolen goods.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I also pass.
I will not pass.
You have a lot of resources. That doesn't surprise
I
me.
do. And this will not see any action, but it will provide first 2 spots over here.
Well, you might not want to do that one because if no traveler visits that on a turn,
But I
you'll
can
lose
build
it.
over it.
True, you will be
later.
first. You're right. That's true. So, yep. So Jeremiah's going to lose that spot's ownership, but even though it's unowned, any player can build on it. And since Jeremiah's going to be first next turn, he'll have first dibs to do that.
That is
Which
correct.
is quite a good, very clever move. Yeah. All right. Which is right. So now we can run the trails.
No.
Does everyone pass, right?
Yep.
Yes. So this is going to be a quick one because there's no lazy traps along this side. Despite this one.
And that's
So there's no lazy traps along that side, so that means this lazy guard comes through and he doesn't have anyone to bust up. Normally he would shut down traps of his type. Yellow lazy, but that means that the lazy merchants have quite a good protector.
Yep.
All of them get through safely. And we just have to worry about these 2 over here.
okay.
So blue is greedy. The first merchant's greedy, which means they're going to come past the roadblocks. They can't go that way. Down to this greedy trap, which pays Jeremiah 1 profit. Then they are a dimwit. The next merchant will go here and pay 2 profit to Chris. And then lazy merchant. There's still no lazy traps on this side. Oh, well, there are, but behind only. And since they always go forward and never backwards, he's gonna go again. Purple is greedy. So once again, back here, 1 for Jeremiah, 2 for Chris, but then 1 for me because he's gonna hit this wicked trap.
Well played, Chris.
So I'll get 1. And you can trade me,
Yes, it is.
trade me for one of those 5s at the end there. So to be clear, the coins
You
are
blocked me.
1s, 2s, and
I got
5s.
it. Still, I get mine, you
Got
get
myself
yours,
5.
win-win. Although your win was double mine.
So round 2, we're gonna put these back over here. The roadblock's gonna fall off for one player to use. That's Jeremiah's first now. Alright, so we're gonna get new merchants. New cards. So
See,
the
I
green
lost
merchant-
this one because it
Right.
lost no action.
So now it doesn't lure merchants. No merchants can fall for a trap there because it's not trap token. And any player can build on top of that as if they were building on top of their own space, which lets them build something for 1 less of each resource. These are yours, Chris.
Oh, we have to get rid of this.
Discard 1, yep. And don't forget, at the end of the scrounging phase, you can buy more cards or resources if you want for 1 profit each.
Oh, man.
Let's see what I've got going on here. Greedy.
I'll get rid of that one. Actually, let me check before I do that.
Oh, sorry. I put that in upside down. Thanks. I did that last time too. Would you like some help?
Yes, I'll need your nails.
Alright.
I will discard that one instead. As far as resources, I'd like 4 material. I'd like 2 manpower and 4 plants. Thank you, sir.
If anyone wants to get their resources, they can go ahead.
I have
Go
3,
ahead
3,
and
and
do
4.
it. Now that
Yeah, especially since I don't know what I want.
3 and 4. Okay.
Four.
4 men or 2.
No, I need another green guy, not a...
Oh,
Try to keep everything equal.
Sorry, I think about it.
I do too. I usually just kind of pull them along and be like, I want this, and I want this. Just to do exactly what I'm looking for.
Alright, I will start off by
Hey,
buying.
I'm not
Oh.
ready yet.
Oof, I cannot build both of those things this turn.
Four. And then 2 guys.
There you go.
Wait, can I trade one of these for a guy?
Yep.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Cheater.
I can't see the numbers in my head.
Alright, we good?
I need to get mine real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna need 4 net power and 3 plans.
We're going big.
That still doesn't give me enough to build both.
Oh, I know your tricks.
Oh, not yet, you don't.
Alright, so I'm gonna get 1 more and less manpower. 3 manpower, 3 plans, 4 materials. 5 lights. And as much as I want to, I'm not gonna use any profit to buy any more. Alright,
Good?
yep.
Alright, I will buy the roadblock first
Wow.
because I am not going to have my plans thwarted. Like that. I don't really care where it goes.
Stick it on one.
Let's just
Okay.
let's just throw it at the end because,
Yeah.
like I said, I don't care where it goes. I just need it to not mess me up, and then I will
Well.
play over this trap here. That costs me 1 less of each resource.
Yep.
Guess we can go ahead and get that one out. So instead of 3, 4, 2, it'll cost me 2, 3, and 1. And that is wicked.
Again, you can talk. You don't have to mind everything.
I'm just excited because we have 4 people viewing.
That's great.
And I realized
Glad to hear
that
it.
2 of those people are me and Jeremiah.
Well, that still
then she
means
was
2
crushed.
people are
Hello,
got
2
lost on the
people.
way to the video they're trying.
2 people
This is
are
not the video they meant to be on.
confused, trying to find a different video. Well, 3 people are confused, excuse me. Or maybe they just want to win a micro game. That would
They
be
just
pretty cool.
Want to learn about on their merry way. So at least
My turn.
yeah, I don't know why I thought the roadblock would come around to me. I was building, maybe hinging too many plans on that happening.
I will say that placement is interesting just in the fact that it won't be able to. I guess it could exit this
Yep.
way. Yeah.
Yeah, no matter what you do, you can't put the roadblock in a way that blocks off the end of the trail.
Look,
Our
Rachel is
messenger
gonna.
turtle has scratched the number 6 into the sand, which I think means we have 6 people watching.
Oh, that dropped back to 6.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
That person
Still.
wasn't any fun.
We know who the dimwit is.
maybe their camera just went out. Won't you feel like a jerk if they come back and they're watching and they hear you say that person was not any fun? That's just.
Any way to see who's watching?
Yeah, it says.
I don't know. Everyone watching,
Well, it
leave
says,
a comment, say hi, and
yeah.
Rachel will. She doesn't talk so much, but she'll type it out.
She's
to you.
miming in the background.
Listen, I'm a puppeteer at heart.
Yeah, dance on your
Liz
strings
is
right
watching now, so
Whoever
Hi, Liz.
comments
I'm sure she'll
go
have lots to
purple,
say.
I'll give you
That's
a high
true.
five.
Rachel is definitely going to win. Liz, I'm not playing.
Alrighty, I'm going to pay. So we'll go 2, 2, and 2. And I will play on top of my own here.
It's funny, all my comments
So
that
that'd
I
be
post
2,
on
1,
here
1, but-
come through as
Oh,
both
it's
myself,
one less
or
than
both
each.
as New Experience Workshop and Chris Amburn. So it looks like Chris says that he's not playing, and Liz
Well, that's
says
just confusing now.
that I already won.
All right, it is my turn.
Oh, what?
You fell for my
I fell for the plans?
Good. Let's
As long as it doesn't affect my plans.
It will.
What did you do?
People know we're here.
Liz says it's nice of me to let you guys keep playing for second place. I think she's right. I think it is nice of me.
No, see, you're already the loser because you didn't play, so you're in last place.
Can't win if you don't play. Greedy.
Can't win if you don't play.
All right. Oh, fine. I'm gonna put this wicked trap out here.
Oh, I didn't come a second. That guy.
Now you see.
Now I
Well, he's last though.
see his last.
Oh, we're getting a pretty big board already.
Yep.
What's the score at the moment?
I've got 5.
Get your last.
Chris, who's black, has got 5.
I don't want to talk about
Elise
it.
is purple and has 2 so far. And Jeremiah is yellow and has 4. So it's pretty close
All
so
right.
far.
Cast your votes. You other 6 people. 7 people.
Look at the dragon we got.
Listen, me and Jeremiah share a like mind. Okay, there's something special here. You just wouldn't understand, Elise.
I won't argue that.
It's back to you, Jeremiah. Do you have anything else
I
you
will
want to
pass.
Oh, you're passing?
I am passing. Do not have the capacity with which to build more.
Dog. Silly dog.
I think I will too. Just to. Build up some resources.
I shall also pass.
Oh, my. I don't think any way I can squeeze out another profit here either, so I will pass.
That was fast.
So-
Okay, Mr. Red.
Jeremiah, you want to go with start with the first?
I will. First one is Dimwit first. First Dimwit is here, giving
2
Chris
profit.
2 profit.
Thank you.
And then he is lazy. The next one is lazy, going here.
Oh, look at me
Getting
go.
Purple, 1 profit. And the last one is greedy, which will go here and give me 1 profit. And then that is it, so I'll filter straight on out.
And yellow is greedy first, so he's going to hit that greedy trap right there. Get Jeremiah 1 profit. Wicked, so get Jeremiah 2 profit.
Wow.
And then a dimwit, so he will give me 2 profit.
So
I kind of ride Jeremiah's coattails on that one. Get some good money on this turn. And then this done.
and this is the one I did not see, but it served its purpose. So
Green's greedy guard, so he's going to come
guard.
to every greedy trap he can
come
get
here, wipe this guy out.
to. Yeah. So let's see. Would it be faster for him to go to this one by the main road or by the out road? So let's see. It'd be 1. So you count every time they go from a card to another card, or card to the board is 1, right? And then every time they cross one of these hazards on the map is 1. So it would be 1, 2, 3 versus 1, 2. Yeah. So we definitely go that way.
Alright, so it comes back to the main road.
It matters because if he
Comes
passed
here.
here, he would lose that one because it's got
Correct.
the bag on it.
I lose this one as well.
Yeah.
Heyo.
And so he's going to go down to the end.
It doesn't go
Oh, but
here
you can't
because
get
of
to
the
that one.
roadblock.
Yeah, so you saved Chris's greedy trap.
You feeling pretty good about yourself over there,
I'm feeling
Elise?
real good. Mama like that. Okay.
Ouch,
Be
I
sure to
lost
build
2
over top
spots.
of it.
That's right.
Yeah, now anyone can build there. And one of those is the primo spot.
Mhm.
Wicked goes down. So you get something for that.
So he passes through there, which gives Jeremiah 1 profit because of the bag symbol.
He's going to Wicked.
Yeah, which gives me 1.
So 1 for you. And that's all he is. So he comes up and goes out.
Yep, and there are no more bags on the way, so he's just
And then we do Greedy.
that's 1 for
Take
Jeremiah,
yours.
1 for you.
1 for me. Greedy.
Then lazy, but there's no lazy.
There is no lazy.
So he's just.
Oh, he's done.
Yep. Right. And you guys need to trade any of your smaller coins.
Yes. I would trade out for 2 5s.
Wish I could trade out.
Well, you could trade out for 2s, but it's not really that big of a difference. Okay. So let's go ahead and pick those up. And we're going to move these guys. Let's start with the new round. These guys are going to be over here. So everyone want to go around the table real quick and just say what the score is right now?
Alright, Jeremiah, as a yellow player, is at 10 profit.
Purple is at 4.
Black is at 5.
And green is at 9. Oh, sorry, 10. Miscount. All right. So we've got new merchants. We'll see the cards. Jeremiah, going to pass the first player marker to Elise.
Yeah.
And
One horse and I'm ready to go.
we're forgetting right the roadblock. Roadblock comes off.
Okay.
Oh yes, resources. I will do probably the same thing you did. Yep.
Well, at least you have 1 vote.
Yay!
What are you seeing?
What are we voting on?
They're voting on
Yes.
who's going to win.
Who voted for me?
My sister.
Woohoo!
Where do you see the votes?
Liz is a smart girl.
Well, I have on the comments. She
Usually
says
other
purple is
people's
clearly the
comments come up.
superior color and therefore the superior strategy.
That is right.
All right. So
It's a superior strategy. Purple
I don't see my
is.
comments.
Usually they cut. Oh, there.
It's just my comments. Is all
Oh.
it is.
Well, nobody wants to talk to you.
Apparently.
Oh, they're popping back and forth for me. I don't know.
What?
right.
Okay.
Here's why I'm just going to grab my resources. I'm getting 5 manpower, 1 plan, and 4 materials.
I need 4, 3, 3.
Okay.
I need
Whoever Gary Savage is said don't vote for Elise.
Gary, you shut your mouth.
It's too late, Gary. My
Alright,
sister has already voted for her.
Well, she's already in last, so.
Everyone likes a good underdog story.
I like
Yeah.
3, 4, 3.
Alright, just gotta look at which way you guys are starting. Go over the 3 plans. 4 manpower, 3 materials.
Okay, I need 2 manpower.
Hmm?
Then I have to think about it.
Alright.
I need 3 of these for my name.
He said, see, she is so mean. Bad sport.
So that was 5. So 5.
5 materials.
Yes.
I don't know where you put these guys.
Gary, if you're not going to vote for Elise, who do you vote for?
Obviously, he votes for Jeremiah.
Obviously, he votes for Jeremiah.
Yellow.
And you'll be first, Elise.
Oh, yes.
This is your turn to enact your big strategy.
I don't
Strategery.
know if I have one.
I should probably worry about my strategies.
I don't worry too much. There's 3 people in front of me. It's change a lot.
Okay, I'm gonna start here. 1, 2,
Interesting.
2.
Where are you putting it? Alright.
We'll bring it
Very
across
well.
1, 1, 1.
Yep, that is true.
Oh, my bad.
I'll give it back.
I was excited and forgot.
Yeah, it comes in handy. I always forget doing the planning step. I never plan my discount well enough, but
Alright, my turn?
Mhm.
Alright, I'm going to pay 1, 1, and 1. I'm going to roadblock. And we're going to put the roadblock here. And then we're going to pay 1, 1, and 1. And play this one there.
pickpocket. Let me see. Well, I didn't expect it to get back
I
to me
didn't
with
either.
this spot open, so
I didn't expect to get either one of those spots back.
I'm gonna go ahead and build on top of this one here. So it's gonna, because I really could use that discount. 1 plan, 2 manpower, and 3 machine.
My cards didn't do me any good right there.
Discount best suits me here.
We'll build a greedy over this greedy. For the discount, if I could pick that up. That'll cost me 2, 1, 1.
Alright. I'll start telling people when I do demos, just you gotta pass in the old trap like a coupon. It's good for 1 off.
I think Gary said mwah. But it looks like it says meow.
Yeah,
He was asking
sounds
if
like
this
fighting words.
was your creation, so I just explained to him that it's Creation of New Experience Workshop, aka Chris and Rachel.
Yeah, green's the only one here with a hand in it.
With good friends, you guys.
But everyone here has played before at least a couple times.
Yeah. Yep.
So that means
So quit stalling, Gary. Cast your vote.
Oh, yellow.
Black goes with anything.
It's true.
they just always bet on black.
They do always say, always bet on
They're
black.
not black. That's quiet. That's
As
a
long as
10.
we
Well,
can
that's
get
a
without
judgment on
having to
us,
invert
not on
the whole
him.
thing.
Oh, he said Maya. That's me. Maya is me.
As in you, Jeremiah?
Yes. Thank you, Gary.
Typical. What were you doing?
You gonna go?
I'm thinking about it. I might not. You
So
want to
you're
take your
fast.
roadblock back?
Nope. Nope.
Might punch me in the face later.
Here, this is my bad side.
Oh, that doesn't even make sense. My cards did not help me this time.
Oh, Maya, as in Jeremiah.
There she
it
is.
is.
Oh.
There it is. She got it that time.
Rachel
Well.
can't read and listen at the same time.
Thanks a heap for not giving me any stuff for that there, Gary.
Okay, you trap. Alright, alright.
And what's the cost to buy more traps?
When we're in the scratch phase, you pay 1 profit for each card or resource you want. And you can look at them. Yep.
You calculating?
Yeah, I'm trying to find a good place to wedge a robber in, but I just can't find it. It's hard for it.
3, 1, 2, and go here.
Let's go for it. Honestly, I just haven't been paying very much attention to that side at all.
Yeah,
I'm just like, there's so much stuff going on there. I'm just gonna wait till the dust settles, I think. Then go from there.
some realization of
We'll just
something
unload
that
this
very-
But the dust in the forest never settles.
Alright, someone put on some pickpocket right
Orphan
there.
pickpocket.
And our behind
Yeah,
the scenes
just
girl
any
comes forward.
way, even if I just get $1 for it, trading trading some resource for 1 profit's not a bad deal. And that'll be mine go. Back to you, Jeremy.
Alright,
Oh,
so I will.
It's funny because it's just like since last turn was so rapid, this turn is
Yeah.
much more involved. I love the way that it works like that.
Take the opportunity to replace this
It's good.
with this wicked drop to the cost of 1, 3, 1. And more coupon.
Yeah, I swear I'm going to do that every demo, and people are going to get it so much better because I love finding those little verbal tricks to make people think what you want them to think about playing board games. Imagine if we use this power for evil,
Oh, you do.
but only when playing board games.
Yeah, that's still evil.
Oh, I can't even do this.
well, let's see.
That's what we do. Now give me 4 profits.
I think I'm just gonna pass.
I shall also pass.
I'm passing too, so we're good to go. Oh, right. Yep, sorry, you're still in.
Is it worth getting in on this round?
Is it?
No, I shall pass.
Yeah. Oh, are we starting?
Yep.
Okay. So red is dimwit and then greedy. So dimwit.
That's 2 profit for you.
Oh, Brent's watching. Hey, Brent.
Dimwit.
Kickstarter for this goes live next month. This may be another
Two
game
more.
night option.
2.
Yep, because
Oh, yeah.
+1 if there's a
Heck
dimwit
yes,
merchant.
it's always a game night option.
And then he's going to come about this
Uh-huh.
way, which gives 1 profit to Chris.
Oh. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know if I want to give one to Chris.
Or I'll just rob
Well,
it
you
from
don't.
I'll just rob you. Okay. Wicked. 2 to you.
2 to me.
Picking up at 2 now.
Then there's Robrock.
No lazy dust.
Still no lazy since we had that one a while ago. Wicked.
Oh,
Jeremiah.
hello. Thank you for doing one.
Greedy.
1 for me.
Chris.
Maybe.
Dimwit. 2 for me. Look at me go now, finally.
Yep. He comes out.
Can I avoid him?
Yeah, he's just going to come straight
Ah.
out. Since he's done, he's going to go the most expeditious path back to the main road and be finished.
Economic.
Hmm?
Economic path.
Either way, both true.
Right, that's an inside joke.
Okay.
Was it? 'Cause I don't get it.
So we got
I
Lou.
love when they don't even get your.
He's lazy.
Yeah, that's one of our
It's too
inside
bad for me.
jokes, and she doesn't even understand it.
It's just an
So-
inside joke of themselves.
And then
So
Dimwit-
apparently that one's just mine.
So then Dimwit's going to come through here, which gives Jeremiah 1 profit. Since it's equal spaces, it's going to go left. And that means it's going to come here, which gives me 2 profit. Dimwit merchant. Then we've got greedy next, so it's going to come through here, and 2 more profit for Jeremiah.
Why was that?
So that's blue.
Yep. This is happening.
Purple is dim-witted, so he's going to come up to here, which is 2 profit for me. Then he is lazy, so he's going to come right here, which is 1 profit for Elise.
Yeah.
And he's wicked, so now it's either 1, 2, 3 steps to get to that card, or 1, 2, 3 to get to that card. And so when it's tied, they go left, right? So he's going to come through here. I'm going to get 1 profit for that. And then he's going to come down here, and I'll get 1 more profit.
Well played, sir.
Yep. Yeah, anyway, you can squeeze out that extra profit. Trade in some of my extra coins. So, you can trade me a couple 5s, please.
2 bucks?
Yes, please. That puts me
This goes to you, sir.
at 19. Jeremiah, looks like you're at
I'm at
17.
5, 10, 15, and 17, yes.
At least you've got
I have
11.
11.
And Chris, you've got, what's that?
6.
6. Wow, that turned around this turn.
Go purple!
Maybe Liz is right after all.
That's right.
Chris is first this turn, which means he has first dibs on the roadblock, as well as on building the traps. There's no card coming this way this turn. So, think about that at least.
What?
Gary says Elise is the dimwit banker. That's fitting.
Ooh, where did he say that?
Oh, Gary.
Where
That
did he
is
say
awesome.
that?
Right after you said who's going to win, purple, yellow, black, and green.
Oh.
This one.
Gary, if you can't say things that are nice, you need to get out of here.
No, stay here.
Although we all know I should not be banker.
4412.
It sounds like Gary's got the hang of the game at least.
Are you just changing up which order you pick every time?
Me?
Yeah.
I've been going 3, 3, 4.
No, I just meant like which order you choose the pointed things.
It's
So
right,
I'm
see,
just thinking of
four.
it as top to bottom off the cards here. So anyways, I want to get, I'd like to get 4 materials.
Gary, are you coming to town in a couple weeks?
3 manpower.
Let's see. Resources.
2 points. Once I get 1 more, give up that one. Let's take extra manpower, I guess. Alright, so I'm taking 4 manpower, 4 materials, and 2 points.
Alright.
I would like 3 manpower.
Gary says yes, he bought his plane ticket.
Whatever.
Well, I guess he'll be spending his time elsewhere, not with you, if you just think, whatever.
3 on the
Plants?
plans. 3, 3. Three, and then give me another manpower.
Okay.
Thanks.
No problem.
And what the first place is what?
Was
Profit?
it? Huh?
How many profits win?
25.
25. I would like to spend 2 profit for 2 traps
Okay.
before we get going here.
Oh, I totally forgot about that. We just talked about it too.
You ready?
Jeremiah still needs his materials.
Oh, 2, 4, 4. The order we got. Sorry about that.
No problem. Yep.
Thank you.
Alright, so now we're ready.
There's 1, 1, 1. Let's look up there. Four, 2, 3. So there.
Okay, that works out cool for me, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna pay 1 plan, 2 manpower, 3 materials. I'm gonna build a lazy trap. Place of this greedy trap here.
Alright, I'll go here. That'll cost me 3, 1, and 2. Sneak the cat first.
All 15 covers of Entertainment Weekly. That's what Gary bought.
He's real big on the Marvel.
I need to buy all 15 covers.
Whose code is it?
Mine.
Okay, just making sure. I was,
So I'm like, I keep forgetting about
Ooh, y'all better watch
these
it.
people.
Before Gary gets here, you better watch it.
Oh, we will have watched it at least once.
Which movie?
The new Infinity Wars
Oh, Infinity
coming
Wars.
out next month.
I'm trying to
Comes
get
out
him.
on my
I'm trying to
day
get
before
him.
my birthday.
I'm trying to get him to come here and watch
Nice.
with us, but it's kind of a long trip from Florida.
Oh,
we
yeah.
need in the Orlando area to come to Fort Scott for a movie.
Yeah, when he gets to watch it, he gets to watch it at Disney. He already has his ticket bought.
Oh yeah, I bet they do all kinds of
Oh.
stuff.
If you two were good friends, you'd go visit him.
Yeah.
And then take a kid to Disney.
We did meet him in Destin, Florida in November. We did go 90% of the way,
But not to Disney.
but not to Disney.
Man, I went to
I'm
Disney
gonna
in
do
college
this,
with some friends. There was a graduation gift for them. That was the best time of my life.
Yeah.
Yep, just as like an adult, you go and like if you pay for like the meal plan stuff, you just go there and you're like, oh, we don't have to worry about anything. I don't have to worry about money. I don't have to worry about food. I don't have to worry about anything. I just do whatever I want and have a good time.
Okay, I'm building on top, so that's one less.
Remember when you said you found my stick?
Oh well, stop.
I don't think you did.
I found a different one.
Well, it wasn't from me.
And I pass.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pass two.
Boy,
He says, yeah, special Disney
building up
event.
those resources big time.
Yeah, I kind of should have got more cards. I guess.
Alright. So you're still building.
Maybe.
Alright, so we've got Greedy, which is currently to me. We've got Lazy Greedy, which will hit me. We've got Lazy Wicked, which will hit me. And Dimwit, which will hit me here as well. Okay. Lazy. I don't have any play over here.
I know you've been thinking
This
too
one
long,
wicked.
Jeremiah, because now the lag has caught up to you doing
Lazy.
the finger.
I could throw a lazy at the end of that one. Up top, and that would hit me.
Well, don't create the roadblock.
Right, but I could
They
throw
put
it
it
there.
No, because I got a lazy one right there.
Right, but it.
Oh
this
yeah,
will
you're
hit
right. I'm
Wicked,
I'm
wicked,
not
greedy,
even
lazy,
paying
wicked.
attention. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, stop arguing with me. Just because you built this game doesn't mean I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's not the fact that he built the game, it's just that he knows you and how you never know what you're talking about.
Well, if I play this, it will do absolutely nothing. I can play this to avoid doing anything.
It's really just a miracle when something you do does work.
Is that what you guys did to
I'll do
avoid
it.
fighting? Is when you build on this side, when you build on that side?
They're like two sides of the road, perfect.
I'll do this. That is lazy.
I was saying the board's looking just fantastic.
Is it possibly? Good. Like I'm so excited about the quality. Like, and this is like 75% of what the final game quality is going to be. There's still so much more to go from prototype to finish. It's just going to be so beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Really excited.
I pass.
Don't pass, you built.
I built.
Oh. Okay.
Back to me.
Well, I pass.
Yeah, both of you passed.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
No, I won't. I won't do anything else.
Okay.
Alright,
Then
go,
let's
go,
roll my
goers.
trails.
Get those votes in. Tell us who's going to win.
Red's greedy, nice and simple. First greedy trap is here, so that's $2 for Jeremiah. And he's lazy, greedy, and dim-witted. So we got lazy here, which is 2 for me. Greedy is Jeremiah next, so he did the same thing I did last turn. Put one there to get $1, because he's going to come this way. And then 2, and he comes there. And then dim-witted, which means that he's going to hit Chris's trap for 2 profit. And then he's done. You want to agree?
Sure. Green would be wicked first.
Lazy first.
Yes.
Can you tell your killers?
No, I see. What I never sound like I'm making sense.
Talk about a dimwit.
So yeah, there's green hitting lazy for 2,
2 for me, please.
and then going wicked for 2, and then he's going dimwit. Oh yeah, I read that one wrong.
Nice
I went
place.
on this one. And on out.
Yep.
Okay. Blue is lazy. Lazy.
Okay. And out.
Oh, that's actually 2 because it's a bag.
Well, aren't you just... Okay. Purple, wicked.
You guys are
Wicked.
really just kind of ignoring me with the
Nope,
roadblocks.
roadblock. It's hard to see.
My roads haven't been very blocked.
Wicked.
You guys felt bad for me after I told you about that game. Rachel just shut me out.
Green.
Well, this is what happens. Either it shuts you out or you will just kick butt.
And then 1 for me.
For the bag.
Five.
So did anybody hit your...
Nope. But it doesn't matter because I'm pretty sure you have game now.
I don't think so. Wait. I
What?
exactly 25.
Ah!
You get 27.
You're right. You were counting. I wasn't.
23.
All right, so that would be the last turn. So 5 turns.
All right, so announce your
You guys really just
your
let me-
profit, guys.
So we're guilty.
So
Yeah, Chris was.
Wow.
Chris P was too
I feel
busy
like-
blocking me the whole
I feel
game.
like that.
Yep.
Slow and super fast.
yep, that's how it goes.
Well, that's because we had that one
So-
quick turn and then the next.
Well, I kept getting greedy and dimwit cards. I couldn't get anything else.
Well, let me do my math.
I wouldn't get any dimwits.
I got purple got 14.
Purple got 14, yellow,
Fell short by 2, Gary.
so 23.
9.
Well, I guess by 4.
Chris
You got
A
27.
got 25, so he's the winner.
He got 27.
And then
Well, let's not brag.
I got 23.
and then Chris P got 9 with the black pieces. So
Great.
so sad, Gary.
But if you're watching, thanks
At
for
least
checking out the
didn't
game.
win.
And I hope you're
Oh, yeah.
interested. It's going to be on
Hey,
Kickstarter
Danielle.
on April 12th. MSRP is going to be $40, but of course Kickstarter is going to get a nice little discount, cheaper shipping, lots of extra bonuses, and we can upgrade the quality. Even without stretch goals, this is all going to be about 25% nicer. And with stretch goals, there's really no limit to what we can do.
I'll be backing it. I recommend you do as well.
Yeah. And if you haven't followed the New Experience Workshop Facebook page, you can do that for any kind of updates on the game and the Kickstarter progress.
Thank you guys
everybody.
for